Okay, once again, our first presenter from our third session.
Give the microphone.
Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Widyawanti. You can call me Widya. I'm from Indonesia. Now, I'm a student in master's program at Yogyakarta State University. Especially, my field study is educational technology. Before I present my research, I want to say a big thanks to LPDP because it was supported me and gave me funding so I can join in this conference today. Okay, now I want to present my research about how important setting of the classroom environment to optimize its function as learning resources. Next. Let's imagine the arrangement of the classroom. I'm totally sure that all of we ever be student and studied in the classroom, right? So we can imagine, we can remember how the arrangement of the classroom. Maybe we can remember there are a lot of table and chairs. Maybe there are a blackboard in front of the class, maybe, and displayed a picture on the wall and many more. Next, when we study at the school, we spend the most time to study in the classroom environment. Next. Therefore, as a learning environment, classroom need to be managed, organized, and set up well. Because in this space, in classroom, the culture, ethnic, mindset, and creativity of students are developed. Next. However, many educational institutions or schools have not optimized the arrangement or setting of the classroom environment. Even the classroom is an environment where the learning process should ideally take place maximally and conducive. According to AECT, or Association for Educational Communication and Technology, the environment is one of the learning resources that can be utilized to support the learning process. As AECT defines learning resources as all sorts include data, human, and objects that can be used by learner as a learning resource. According to AECT, the various types of learning resources, according to AECT, there are 6 learning resources. There are message, and then people, materials, tools, technique, and environment. The 6 various types. This is can be the learning resources to optimize the student to study. Next, let's look at this picture. There are picture A and picture B. Which one is better, picture A or picture B? There is nothing wrong and better. Both are good if they align with the goals and needs of the learners. But if we consider the classroom environment as a learning resource, the picture A is better because picture A has more materials, so learners can use it for studying. Meanwhile, picture B is a traditional learning setup where the teacher is positioned as the primary learning resources. Therefore, the focus of this paper is to examine how to organize the classroom environment to optimize its function as a learning resource. Next. This paper uses literature review method by collecting data for textbooks, scientific journal, and scholarly articles related to the study topic. The data is then processed and concluded. Next. Actually, there are 2 ways to utilize learning resources in the form of the environment. First, taking student to the environment or bringing the environment to the student. The research results indicate that there are 4 key elements to organizing a classroom effectively. The first, provide more circulation and mobility for students so they can move around more freely. Second, ensure that every student can be easily monitored by the teacher. Third, Various instruments, tools, and learning materials should be easily accessible to students. And fourth, students should easily see displays when the teacher presents something. Next, important aspect in classroom arrangement include first, important aspect in classroom arrangement include arrangement of wall and ceiling, utilization of floor space, desk and chair, bookshelf, student portfolio file, teacher desk, and in frequently used item.